I did a poor job last time. Let's see if I can do better.
Well, you beat me last time.
After hundreds of
Yeah,
battles
but that was
throughout the
default.
For
season,
all
we
intents
finally
and
determine a
purposes.
champion tonight. As EA Sports
You
coverage of the
beat me in the
NFL brings
simulation,
you the
so that's all
biggest
that
game of
matters.
them all, the Super Bowl. Up
Just hope
next,
there's no
one
desync.
team's
Should have
name will
moved it to
join
5-minute
NFL
quarters.
Yeah.
immortality at the
I get ball
end of
again.
tonight's battle between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Rams. Here's Carter on the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Ooh, you went and got Carson.
Well,
Carson
more of what we
Schwessinger.
expect from him, right, Brock?
Who?
Didn't see that much a week ago.
Carson
Really held in check.
Oh no,
Schwessinger.
I had him on my team already.
But what was great to see in that is he was kept quiet.
I didn't realize.
Everybody else made plenty of noise.
He just
I wasn't
struggled.
familiar with your game, sir.
A week later,
He struggled last year, but that's okay.
receivers are the good ones. They
Oh, he's
want
young
their touches.
and learning, so.
Yeah.
Second down, here's the snap to back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
That throwing. He's under pressure, and he's not going to get away. They take him down at the 30. That's Mason Graham.
Old Mason Graham.
His 13th sack of the season.
Offense's goals, pretty simple. Right, get those first downs, keep those chains moving. Defensively, your goal, knock them backwards. And those sacks, big, big key.
Second down now, it's back. Look is there, but so is a defender. That hit forces the drop. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
On the toss, it's Algier. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. First and 10 from the 32. Heads out on a bootleg. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. That hit got there quickly.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And it's off his hands and incomplete, so an opportunity.
So who are your pass rushers?
Second down. That means it's 3rd down.
That's a major missed opportunity right there.
I have no clue, to be honest with you.
I'm surprised you didn't go pick up like Micah Parsons or something.
I know, I traded him away.
Open shots downfield.
Quick slant here into the hands of Cooper. This spot is going to be closed close, but he does not have
That's
that
not
first.
4th and inches. That was like 4th and 2.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get
Defensive
one more
game,
shot
man.
as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Yeah. Hopefully I can get a first down soon.
Are we gonna end the Super Bowl on a fucking 0-0 score?
No, I think you're going to take off.
I doubt it. I threw my
They
best
bring
plays out the
offense
gate.
to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively. As that
I can't
one falls
run because
incomplete.
Jeremiah Love just keeps getting
The
locked.
best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. The snap to Beck. Hits him on the in route. And they'll get to him here. Play finally put to an end after about 15 yards gained, and they got that first down too.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Pistol snap to Beck. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by
Beck
Xavier
threw it
McKinney.
big.
Yep.
Broncos bring it all the way back inside the
That's my
red zone
first
before
pick
it's
against you.
calmed down.
Yeah, about time.
Just kind of had that sense that he was anticipating that throw all the way. And his defense, well, they're anticipating another
Carson,
win
who are
at the end
you
of this game.
throwing
know
to?
that.
Just
You
run
win
it,
the
my
turnover
guy.
battle more often than not, you win the ball
Am I
game.
gonna have to put in Caleb Williams?
Yep.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Man, great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker,
Yeah.
that is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. They'll work against the blitz. Brought in. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And he can't hang on. The catch was there for him, Brock, but his hands took that one off. So the incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, that's one of those cases that we see it at every level. He simply took off before he got full possession, and that's simply a drop.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. They've got a man in motion. Back now, pressure coming. And in. Touchdown, Denver.
Wow. I actually scored against you.
5 yards away.
There's a baby screaming downstairs. It's kind
No
of distracting.
hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to drop plays that have all sorts of...
Pressure gets there, right side. It's blocked. Live ball picked up inside the 25.
We blocked the PAT.
Yeah, I don't know why.
The good news here, this is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away.
Because if we score and we get the PAT, we take the lead.
He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Honestly, it's kind of smart.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Fits it through the middle.
Let's go!
The 30. Gets the 10. To the house.
Oh, man. That's going to be the play of the week.
Malik Benson.
And it manifested in a touchdown when the downs counted here.
And no doubt about it, Kate. You grew
He said,
up
I gotta
watching
show
and
this
celebrating
motherfucker. He said
Jerry
he didn't know
Rice
who I
run
was.
that back, didn't you?
Yes, sir. You know it. You know it.
He was so good at it. Every receiver could do it
Man
some
said
of the
like
time, but
that.
Jerry and the best of them, they do it all the time, just like that one right there.
Honestly, did not expect that play to get me a touchdown from there. It was kind of like a throwaway play, really.
And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line. All right, 1st and 10, going heavy to the right side here, 3 tight ends. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4. It's the end of one in Super Bowl 63. 7-6 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We are back and just as excited as you are. Time to resume action here in Super Bowl 63. They have it 2nd and 4. Dropping back to throw. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. They come crashing down on that receiver screen.
2 catches for 0 yards, Bond?
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
3rd and long for him here. Will finds Fanning along the sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds and just in the nick of time if you're a defender. Looks like about a step or 2 shy of that line to gain. Brings up 4th and a yard.
You know,
I guess I'll go for it on my side of the field.
That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th.
I swear to God, if that's a tush push, Marcus.
No.
They're going for this. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's going to get ahead for a gain of close to 12. And more importantly, a successful conversion on 4th down. Well, we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock. But boy, from your own side, on a play like that, you would better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
Still sticking with the passing game. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And inbounds he goes, so give them about half of what they needed. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Okay, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Short pass brought in. That play picks up about 6 yards as he stopped. It's going to be 1st down, Denver.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
I'm surprised with how good my defensive line is that blitzing doesn't get to the quarterback.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock.
Well, damn.
Behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but
That wasn't even a blitz.
And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
And they come up empty on that 3rd down. Would have been good for the 1st, but couldn't hang on through that hit. It is 4th down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first
59-yarder.
That force, that contact separated man from ball.
And this kick is good. He needed to
Shit,
get
I thought you were going for it on 4th and 9.
No.
I went with a blitz play. I was like, I ain't let this motherfucker get a first down.
Field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength to send that puppy through.
Here's Carter on the return.
Damn, can't even let me run. Oh.
And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
I didn't see the guy catch it.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Williams on the play action.
Get that.
Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hold this one away.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Out of the pistol, Williams.
Damn.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He's making a bid for it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th. Williams set to pass.
Damn, I thought we were getting the ball back.
Beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup.
I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep this motherfucker on his toes. I'm going to go for it.
2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More of the Super Bowl coming up on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Do you have a guy announcer? A commentator? Do you have a guy commentator?
Yeah.
I got a lady commentator.
Here's Williams. Right back to him, but he can't.
You got to hold on to that, man.
Waiting with that hit, forces it out.
Yeah, my guy dropped the pass.
That would have been great field position.
Catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage. It's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
We're blitzing.
Now Williams. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Williams to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And some good running after the catch. He's able to turn that into a game of 7 on 1st.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Working on 2nd down. Williams finds his fullback. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They gain 11 on
Let's
that
go,
play.
Gilliam.
That's going to be good for an LA first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Working inside the red zone. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing on second, Williams. Ooh, and he's brought down just a few yards before the marker. A little further than that, and he would have had the end zone. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Nevis able to knock it through, and they've taken back the lead.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Throwing here just before halftime. Throwing this for the end zone. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Was that JSN?
This contest. We'll join
Yeah.
both teams in taking a short break.
I
More
fucking
of the
knew it.
NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
I was like, oh,
Final
fuck.
halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. He's got a man left.
Hey, man, running back's doing some work. Yours has 6 yards. Mine's got -2.
Yeah.
Going with an alternate play here.
I am trying.
Completed to
Well,
his
yeah,
running
me
back.
too.
He's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down.
It's hard for us to get a first down.
You've got to be aware. Play caller.
How do you think I
quarterback,
feel?
Receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit.
Man, look at that fake
And he
punt.
wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
I don't know who you are, but I don't want the ball in your hands again.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Love now up the middle. It's a cut to the right sideline. Oh my God! It's a foot race. He goes the distance. Touchdown.
He finally got one!
Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time. Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base.
We're both playing as coaches, so we're not actually controlling the players. We're picking plays.
Mevis ready to send
Yeah.
this one away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Look at this, 3 tight ends to the right on his 1st and 10. Heads out on the bootleg. Dump off caught by his back. This gets forward to around the 29. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead,
You mean to tell me your dumbass couldn't catch that bullshit?
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
to the air on 3rd and long. Taking a deep shot here. They almost had him this time. They went back to the same well, but defense had a man in the area there to break that up, Brock. It's 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows
I ain't got
they
nothing to
know that
lose.
tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Oh, and they're going to fake this one. Wow, he's taking a shot, going for it all. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's turnover on downs.
A bunch of these punters in the NFL today, I guarantee you, go back in the Wayback Machine, and they were quarterbacks back in high school. The difference now, well, they use their legs a lot more than their arm, and it showed right there. That was a dangerous call to go for it. Try to throw a pass, and it sure blew up in their face.
Williams will look to throw. Gets everything he has under this one. Has a man, and he's got it. Touchdown Rams. C.J. Daniels, 29 yards.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the lead grows by 1. Mevis ready to send this one away. Young on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
All I know is
Off the play fake.
Will Anderson's really struggling against Quentin Miners or Mainers, whatever the fuck his name is.
About 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find
Oh,
teams
no.
go to this
Come
crossing
on.
route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but Marshall would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down, Denver. He'll work against the blitz. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Rams bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice returner. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Second down now, it's back. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? It's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Throw here, third down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Trying to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. Pat Surtain has it.
All right, Beck, you're fired.
Add further juice and momentum. Throw that hammer, throw that uppercut early. That hubris was their downfall as it sends them now right back to the sideline.
Now pitch it out to Judkins. Jukes away from one. There's
Beck has thrown 2 interceptions.
Before it, though. And that will earn the Broncos a new set of downs.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Here's Judkins on first down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here's the backup. First throw. Throw left side. Finds Fannin. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And that's going to give the Broncos a first down.
It's a gain of 20.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. That'll bring us 1 quarter away from the end of Super Bowl 63. It's Broncos ball, and they've got to erase that deficit if they want to win this title. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Here's a throw. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what? It might be time to do
It's just a fucking interception messed out here.
Run it.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to the air. They'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
A 6-yard
That's what you
pickup
call
brings up
efficiency.
2nd and
Exactly
4
what you're looking for on
at the
1st down.
40-yard line.
Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Now a 2nd down throw for Williams. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Always a fun race up here in the booth between quarterback and receiver to watch. Who sees it first, that opening? If a receiver wins it, that hand's going up in the air, he wants it. Quarterback wins it, passes out before he's even looking for it, and when they both recognize it, you get that. You get a first down.
To throw, Williams. And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to it. It's just a half sack from the NFL record now. That's his 22nd in the season.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Williams to throw on second. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
I know that inflation doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
On the give, here's Love. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 1 yard on the play, and now they've got 4th down and 6.
A gain of only a yard.
So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get It's 2nd and 7. They're going to pass it here. Short pass brought in. Looks like about 7 on the completion before he headed out of bounds.
It's a
3rd down
gain of
coming up.
7. Brings up
Offense
3rd
headed to the
and
line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. And they'll pitch it out to him. Trying to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
line of scrimmage.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but we'll give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. Straight ahead this time with Love. And this is going to work out for him. Pick up a 4, and that's going to keep this offense out there.
Winning, losing, tie, driving for the win. If you're running it on 4th down in the 4th quarter, Kate, you better be sure you can make that marker.
10 at the
So
41
first down
yard
from the
line.
41. The toss left side, Algier. They're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Back at the 37-yard line.
And once again, the Rams have done it. Start the party in SoCal. They are your Super Bowl champions. And I think it's still sinking in at different points for each player, Brock. Look at these shots. These guys have reached the crowning achievement for anyone who steps foot onto the gridiron as kids. Champions now, every one of them.
And it is something, Kate, they can never, ever have taken from them. I think you and I have come across many Super Bowl champions in both this game and champs in other sports, right?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
have the same message. This is something that was so hard to achieve, and it's something that nobody, not time,